Hey Manuel, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out, spoke with Anita the other day, promised this free video. So here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips you can do to really maximize your traffic online and improve upon your website. So with that, let me get started. First thing, you're doing some really good things here. I love the image, the photo is outstanding. It looks great. Your phone number, click to call is a good thing to have up here. The one thing I would say is that there's not a ton of content here. And content is really important for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords. And you are being ranked for 5 keywords, and most of them having to do with your name, right? Um, Manny Roofing, Manuel Chavez Roofing. So you are ranking pretty high for your name, but for people searching your name, they're going to find you anyway. The idea is to be found for these buyer specific keywords. So, I did look in Waco and at specific keywords. There's over almost 2,000 searches a month for roofing in Waco. And if you look at roofing companies, Waco roofing, Waco roofer, roofers, Waco, Texas. So if I wanted to rank for roofing Waco, Texas, I would have that, as a heading. I would have it throughout my content. I might even save an image as that keyword. And what happens is when Google crawls your site, they see that you have that keyword verbatim within your content and that you have it a few times. And so the more content you have, the more keywords you can be found for. And it is a ranking factor. So it's one of the it's in the algorithm that Google uses to determine what websites get ranked um, higher than others. And so if you look at Wikipedia and Yelp, one of the reasons why they both do so well is because they just have a ton of content. So content's super important, and you really would want that throughout your site. So on all your web pages, you would want a lot of content on your site to really start ranking for those keywords and getting some of these buyer intent keywords that have to do with Waco, right? So that would be my first tip. My second tip would be around your Google Business Profile, really building this up and strengthening this up. So, how you do that is really 3 things. The first is add reviews. So you want as many 5-star reviews as you can. And there's a few ways to do it. Obviously, there are services out there that you can purchase reviews from. You can do CRM, like you can like send an email at the end of a job and see, ask your clients, hey, can you give us a review? We appreciate your patronage, whatever. Or one way we found that's super effective is you get a QR code, you link it to your review form, you print that QR code out, you laminate it, you give it to your installers, and when they're done with the job, they ask the property owner if they can give them a review, and it takes a matter of minutes, if not seconds, to get a review up and going on your site. So really a couple of different ways that are pretty effective. If you want to know more about that, just reach out at the end of the video. I'd be happy to share any information I have there. Uh, last but not, or no, secondly, all this information here you want pretty consistent throughout the web. So if you have a Yelp page or obviously your website, if it says something different other than you're not open 24 hours, so maybe your Yelp page says you're open like 7 to 6 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., like that inconsistency Google doesn't like. So you want to make sure that all this information is pretty consistent throughout the web so that somebody searching any platform can get the same information regardless of where they're coming from. And then last but not least, you want to save photos that uh, are geotagged as a specific location. So that's weird. I wonder what your search area is saying, but because it has you way over here. But say you wanted to save a photo as roofing Waco, Texas, right? I would save a photo as that, and I might geotag it as, say, this building here. And what happens is Google will feel that you did a roofing service or a roof in that location, and you just kind of want to show different locations within the area that you work, and Google will start building this out as like a balloon, right? And it'll just keep it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Last but not least, you really want to build up the strength of your site. And how you do that is by adding referring domains that send backlinks to you. And referring domains are just websites that send you links. And what you really want is you really want as many do follow links as possible. And do follow links are links that send you power, and they'll grow this excuse me, they'll grow this numerical value here. And typically with roofing, you want to be in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and you'd like to be in a 1-to-1 ratio. And just to show you what that looks like, this is Clark Roofing. They're in the 20s here, not quite the 20s here, close to a 1-to-1 ratio. They don't have as many referring domains, but they are at 21 versus your 4. And as you can see, they're getting a lot more traffic than your 3 versus their almost 200. So it wouldn't take much to get to kind of this level, because they do not have a ton of links that they're ranking on. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We would love to get your feedback either way. I also have a link to my Google Calendar. So if you'd like to schedule a time to talk to myself or my business partner Jackie at whatever time is convenient, please feel free to schedule some time, and one of us will reach out at that time frame and get a hold of you and walk you through anything you need. So with that, have a great day and God bless. Bye.